But awesome. So we're going to get started with Bleach. The episode is called Heart of Wolf. The Quincy's undergo a transformation, but still, it seems like they're having a hard time with the captains now that they got their Bankais back. Is the momentum changing? I don't know. We're going to find out. So the episode starts off with the Quincy girls, Bambi's little squad, receiving their wings and choosing not to wear them, saying it makes them a little tired. It's a little extra weight in the back.
That. Yeah,
a little extra weight in the back. Maybe.
I mean, they're currently not fighting anyone, so I mean, why would they want to wear it?
Exactly.
I mean, rule number one of anime is if you're gonna look cooler, you'll look cooler. I mean, that's pretty textbook in my opinion, right?
But I mean, they're girls, they're waifus up there. They don't need to look cooler. They just need to look like themselves,
Maybe they know they got it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Hey man, you give me a lady with reishi wings, I'm interested. So just saying. But yeah, so we start off with the fight with Bambi picking up right with a Shinji. And so Bambi basically comes out. She's got her wings now, and she is fired up and just starts launching explosions all over the place, like insane. And she basically just looks at Shinji and goes, "Look, man, left, right, up, down, forward, backwards. It don't matter. I'm blowing everything up. You're fucked."
Yep. She's 100% AoE. And yeah, I think we all saw this coming from a while away. Like, she's eventually just going to start blowing everything up. And she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Shinji took a pretty good explosion to the chest. And we found out that her reishi isn't bombs. It's essentially anything her reishi touches turns into a bomb. So the explosions don't mean anything. Or sorry, the reishi hitting you is what makes the explosion. So if you dodge it, it's fine. But if you try and smack it out of the way, you're just exploding on top, like on spot. So
right. Yeah. I did like that little bit, that little detail there. Yeah, it was broken.
But yeah, and as Dan mentioned, Shinji gets knocked the hell out over here. He's just down. One hit and he's just down. But our favorite doggy, daddy doggy, comes in and
hey yo,
our favorite daddy doggy, Dajin, comes in and saves the day. He saves our boy Shinji. I'm glad. Because I really like Shinji, so.
Little spoiler for our weekly our anime Degens podcast later this week. Tyler might have just said who he's going to pick for his for one of our segments we're doing based on that.
Oh shit! Yeah,
but it was pretty cool how Sajin tanked those attacks, and Bambi was a little surprised, but she was still feeling really confident at that point. But you could kind of tell he's going to turn that shit around. Bro was not there playing around.
No, not at all. And we actually learn a lot about Sajin and this little section about his clan and all that stuff, which was kind of interesting. So Bambi basically throws a big barrage of attacks at him, and he just has to tank it. Because he has nothing else to do. He knows that it's gonna demolish his stuff, and then after all the dust and smoke, settles, it turns out that our boy Sajin isn't a wolf no more. He's actually a man. He's in his man form, and that was pretty shocking to me.
Yeah. I completely forgot how hard that character design went from when I read this 12 years ago, and I was super amped to see it. The Jinko no Jutsu is fucking badass.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty fucking awesome, and I kind of felt bad for clowning Sajin last episode a little bit, but I only felt that way for about 5 minutes. So
yeah, I mean, when you find out he's immortal, it kind of I could give him a shot against Yuhabaha if he was immortal that.
Right. We were all why is he trying to pull up on him? He has no chance, but he had this in his back pocket, so it makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense now. And it got into the how he actually was able to do Jinko no Jutsu, and it said that he had to tear out his own heart with his hands and give it to the clan leader. And that just basically breaks the chain of sins that binds him, and is that makes him able to enter into this form. But while he's in this form, he becomes immortal, like they said, and it also comes with like immense power. But I have a question though, like which I don't know if it answered it here. There was a lot of things going on, but while he's in, if he uses Jinko no Jutsu form, does he die afterwards? Is that it for him after the form is over? He basically just gives his life away to whatever cause he just used it for. Is that correct?
I can't remember if he's dead. I mean, he's down for the count at the end of the episode, but
yeah, I'm not talking about that necessarily.
I think he just turns into a wolf. I mean, like, yeah, he got injured during the battle, but I think he just turns into a wolf that can't like talk anymore.
Well, so that scene is a different transformation. If y'all didn't catch that, he actually changes into a beast of revenge. They called it. That's a separate transformation.
Right.
It's like his final transformation.
But that was the drawback of him using this power, is what he was saying. Because he was like, "Oh, this is the price I have to pay." And that's why I forget the name of the big wolf there, but he was like kind of like laughing about it and saying, "Thanks for your heart." And he was like, he's like, "You became a beast of revenge," which I guess is a wolf in this case.
Yes.
But
so it felt like to me though that when he entered this beast of revenge form, it felt like to me that the beast of revenge form was optional. And when he entered the beast of revenge form, he is on a limited time, limited lifetime. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like to me.
The Jinko, he was on limited time.
Yeah,
and
but
that's
not,
why he was saying, "Why am I
death,
changing
though.
now?" And then when he saw his hand turn into a paw, like an actual paw that like how his hind legs have always been, he was like, "Oh, so this is what the price I have to pay." I don't know if it's permanent, but it definitely has something to do with the Jinko. I don't think he did that on purpose at all.
Okay. Yeah, I was just really confused about that because I was like, does he give away his life? Because the clan leader referenced multiple times that, he kind of like he dies for revenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it might be metaphorical. Like he is giving away the human side of his werewolf, wereman, whatever you want to call him.
Daddy
personality, sure. And basically, he's essentially dying. He loses the ability to talk and everything else. I'm assuming because he's just a wolf now. So
right.
I'm not sure if he's actually dead. I don't think they said that. I mean, his boy picked him up and carried him off in the sunset, basically, to go
towards
fight.
Yuabaha, right?
Yeah, I mean, what's he gonna do against Yuabaha? Now he's just a dog.
Yes. So, like, there's a lot of questions left as far as Sajin goes. We don't know if his big Titan monster that we haven't talked about yet actually is still alive or not. So,
I'm assuming he loses his Bankai based on the fact that he no longer can use his sword. So I'm assuming he loses the relationship with his Zanpakuto and he can no longer have a Bankai.
Yeah, they didn't take the sword with them either.
Yeah.
But why are they still heading up to Yuabaha?
I don't remember.
That's what I need to know, right?
Because they're gonna go avenge Yamamoto.
Bro's a fucking wolf as far as I'm concerned right now. I don't know if what are you gonna do? Bite his ass?
I mean,
I just don't know.
The clan leader did say, I think he said something like, "Welcome back to our clan," or something like that. So maybe, maybe he's got some special shit going on with this form.
Could be.
Regardless, a dog is not taking down Yuabaha. So let's leave
He's
that
a
at
wolf.
that.
Put some respect on my man's name. God damn.
Right. More importantly, let's get to the fucking fight because there's a lot of speculation here. But we had giant fucking Bankais and they were badass.
Yeah, no, they really were though.
So go for it, Tyler.
No, I was just gonna say, Sajin's Bankai basically was like a huge Titan-like monster with armor imbued out of his life force, but he didn't use I think it's called I'm probably gonna butcher this, but Kokoju Tingen Myo. So
that was pretty good. You got that one.
Very good.
So
Love that.
and that was the form with armor, but he didn't use that one. He used the Dangai Joe, I believe it is, and that is basically the form stripped of armor, which means didn't have any life force in it, which means that it's basically immortal. Did I get that right?
Yeah, it was a fucking menace.
Perfect.
Yeah, and it had regenerative properties, so like literally, it just didn't matter if old Bambi hit him because it just like regrew. So
yeah, and since Sajin was immortal at the time, it didn't matter that he was taking the damage. So like, he was basically just broken at that point, like absolutely like planet-ending broken level of power, and it was awesome to see. I absolutely loved the scene with this Bankai. I think that it was, even though it was CGI, it was animated so fucking well.
It fit, right? Like it fit into the episode very, very well. And I just loved when Bambi finally realized like she couldn't do shit with it. Because it took a lot of talking from Sanji and like, showing off the power. And then eventually Bambi's like, I need to fucking run away. Like I'm about to get clapped. And I loved it.
yeah, she tries, but she does not succeed. She gets hit one time by the what I just call it, the Dangai Joe form of it, and just gets knocked the hell down to earth, and she just stays there.
She fucking deserved that, boys. That's all I'm gonna say. She's a bitch. She deserved to get knocked down like that.
Literally knocked down to earth, boys.
Oh yeah,
yeah. A few pegs were taken off. That's for sure.
But yeah, that was a pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot, that whole fight scene, because we never really got to see Sajin like that. So,
I didn't know he had it in him like this. I didn't know he was, he had that dog in him. I knew he was a dog, but I didn't know he had that dog in him.
Damn.
I love it. But yeah, this is like a scene that we can't like explain to you. Like you just have to go watch it. It was insane. The CGI was really well done. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of CGI in anime, but Perot knocked it out of the park with this one. I mean, that was some top tier shit.
Agreed.
The only complaints I got about Bleach so far, which is a minor one, is that most of these fights that are done in like the Soul Society or whatever, it is very dark. Like they're just dark scenes, you know what I mean? Like dark background scenes with all the rubble and shit. And I was trying to watch this shit outside on the phone with brightness all the way up. And because it was a beautiful day, and I was just trying to watch it outside, and I had to go inside and watch it on TV because I could not see shit because I had the brightness all the way up, and it's so dark, bro. Still,
yeah, I don't think you can watch this anime outside for sure.
Yeah,
but it does make the colors pop a lot more, which I've enjoyed.
It does.
Yeah, and it's very fitting for the theme of where we are in the show right now. I mean, it should be dark. It is a very gruesome battle. And, just the way everything is going, like it should be dark, especially since the Quincy's used that giant red bubble spell to turn everything into like the shadow realm, essentially.
Very true. Very true. I mean, like at least inside you can see it's not like, the Game of Thrones battle with the Ice King. I was watching that in complete darkness and still couldn't see shit. That shit was like wild.
But yeah, did y'all see that Ishida showed up at a few Quincy's that was defeated? He just showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was multiple, right?
I just saw him at one, I thought. I'm not sure though.
It was at least two. It was at least two. Yeah.
Oh,
he showed up to the guy who was fighting
Baz B, not Baz B, but the dude that took over for Baz B.
Yeah.
Right.
So he showed up to two. I think I can't remember his name, but that was the Iron Quincy. And I'm curious to see what Uryu is up to right now. I'm not sure if it's like he's going to steal their powers to become stronger, or if he's doing a little sly shit and killing them. I don't know, man. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either. I was just wondering if y'all had any ideas that y'all come
Yeah,
up with.
that is right. He showed up to BG9 and then Kong Do.
Yeah,
I mean, just the and then we saw like the girls show up in front of Bambi.
Bambi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she was not happy about it. So I think something bad is gonna fucking happen to him. Like, I think that's pretty much as obvious. I don't think she'd have just like showed up to like help them. I don't think that's the case at all.
He's definitely got some ulterior motive.
Oh yeah, none of them look happy to see him either.
No.
no.
Maybe that's the way of the Quincy. If you get defeated, you get absorbed. I don't know.
I'll use your Reishi. Get the hell out of here.
You are not the strongest one. You have failed.
But yeah,
But
so after that, we got a follow-up scene with Shunsui versus Ugrim, which was nice to see. So basically, Ugrim's been stealing Reishi from the barrier, and that so he could weaken and attack them. But now it's just she's ready to go with an even better barrier. So like I don't know if she's thinking this whole time like how do I make this better, or if she had that up her back sleeve the whole time, you know?
yeah, well, she mentioned that it wasn't the same barrier. It was a second barrier. So, which was, well, I mean, I just didn't get why she would want to make a second barrier unless she seen that he was destroying the first one. Like, what was the point of it? But
I think the barrier was a trap. Because she said, well, sorry, Jagaram said that like it was so fragile that it must have been a trap, or there was something wrong with it. She was trying to goad him into attacking it. So I think maybe he tries to absorb some of the energy, and something happens to him. But there's something up with it. It's some sort of mouse trap with some cheese on it right there.
but in the end, she sets up this another barrier, and he's like, "Oh, got a call from the boss. See ya. I'm out."
yeah, it's
And just
time.
leaves.
Yeah, wonder what his damn time for though. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, I mean that's the second in command. Well, former second in command.
Yeah.
Third, I guess now. Yeah, he got demoted.
But
yeah,
yeah,
and then the episode closes out with one of the low-key best characters of this season so far, Masculine Mask. Fucking luchador, bro.
Fucking love this guy.
Fighting
Honestly.
three of the
I want him to
lieutenants.
win.
Fighting three of the lieutenants, and I was cracking up when he gets beaten, and then some little homie who looks just like him, like a little mini me, runs up with a bell and just goes, "Get ready for the second round, bro." And he goes, "Ding, ding, ding," and Masculine Mask is back up. He's fully powered again, ready to kick ass, and absolutely just demolishes these three Soul Reaper lieutenants. So like, damn,
I
Homie-
love
Yeah.
that. I love that masculine mask like uses English, like does just talk mostly. You know, I just love that aspect of it. He's like, "Thank you, James."
I am a fan of that too, dude. I love
Yeah.
when they do that in anime where they have a bunch of things said in English, but it's so poorly pronounced. It's incredible.
Well, they use a katakana, the English version. I mean, the Japanese version of English words or whatever. So that's why it sounds so funny. But yeah, I'm a big fan of that. So
Yeah, I laughed my ass off when James rang the bell and just hopped back up. If I saw that, like I would actually go after James because Homeboy was out. Like what's up with that? What's going on with the bell? You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right.
Magical Reishi Bell, dude.
I'm saying, bro.
I think we're gonna figure out a little more of it in the next episode. So after Masculine Mask defeats the three Soul Reapers, he notices this big beam of light in the background, and I'm really excited for that scene. I'm not gonna spoil nothing because I know what it is, but get fucking hyped, folks. Just get hyped.
All right.
And two Soul Reaper captains show up. They're actually two Vizards, so we're gonna get a fucking crazy fight with those guys too next episode. Like the boxing is just boxing right now in Bleach.
Yeah, it's going hard right now. I'm honestly 100% here for it. Some really great fights, especially this episode. Sajin, I mean, hats off to that fucking fight. That was awesome.
I think they're doing very good on the animation of the fights in the in this new adaptation of 1,000 Year Blood War. Like it's top tier shit. So
Yeah. I'm almost happy that we waited this long to get it because animation in the last, 10, 15 years has just gotten so much better that it can
yeah,
finally do it justice. Because, like, when Kubo wrote this arc, he knew that the anime wasn't going to continue. So he said, fuck it, I'm on a ball and make this dark as shit. Which is what we're getting,
Yeah.
imagine seeing like Yamamoto's Bankai back in the day. Like it couldn't compare. You know what I mean? Like
No.
we
Yeah,
like we
wouldn't even have been close.
Yeah, like it wouldn't compare. So
A little blessing in disguise. And now this just makes me want all of Bleach reanimated, like a Bleach Kai.
imagine we'd get that lucky, bro.
If this does well enough, it might happen. I mean, they're rebooting everything right now. We're running out of good ideas. That's why we're getting shows about vending machines. So,
oof, that's a stray right there.
Did y'all happen to catch the after credits scene of this?
I did. I literally backed out of the episode on Crunchyroll and went, "Oh God, they keep doing after credit scenes. I had to go watch this." I went back in and watched it.
Yeah, so basically it's just like an Ichigo training check-in. He there's like a little dialogue between Ichibei and Ichigo talking about, the weight he's feeling is everything that he wants to protect, and basically asks him if he's going to be strong enough to accept his power. And we see him like try to absorb some type of energy. I'm guessing it's the power to protect everything that he needs to protect, and he struggles with it. I was kind of worried for a minute, but I was like, man, this our man Ichigo, he's gonna pull through. And
yeah,
he did,
dude.
so.
Homie looked like he was about to explode. Like,
Yeah,
it's just overwhelming power. He was like bubbling up.
it looked like it reminded me of that the whole scene in Akira, back in the day at the end, So
Oh yeah, it definitely gave me that vibe. You're right. I was trying to
yeah,
think. I'm like, I've seen something like this before, but you just hit the nail on the head.
yeah. So like I was glad to see that he like controlled it and came back, and now it looks like he's going to what I assume is the next member of the Royal Guards. So I don't know her name off the top of my head. I don't even know if they've introduced her yet. So it's just a woman. So he's like, I'm ready. So
She bad.
what is next, bro?
Excellent.